Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to COBOL program, where we will see how we can utilize subtract keyword or you can say subtract statement or verb for performing the subtraction operation. Prior to this session, we have already discussed various things related to addition operation. So if you have not watched those sessions, then I recommend you to please go and check out those first because the all the sessions in this playlist are in proper sequence and sync. Okay, and every session is connected to each other. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be really very easy for you to understand the ongoing topic. Okay, but for now, for time being, we are just focusing on the subtract keyword. We will see how we can use subtract keyword in order to perform subtraction operation. Okay, so let's start with the session. We are going to proceed in the same way. Firstly, I'll walk you through the code. We will understand each and every line and syntax of the program, and then once we are comfortable with the code, then we will see how we can use the subtract keyword, and we will see the output as well. Clear? So yeah, this is how we are going to proceed. So let's start with the program which I have already created with the name test pgm1. So I'm taking option 2 over here in a edit to take this program in edit mode. Now here you can see firstly we have defined the identification division. What is identification division? Whenever we want to access this program, whenever we want to key in some information related to program identity, then that information we will keep inside this identification division block. Okay, so here you can see firstly we have mentioned the program ID, which is denoting the program name. Then we have author denoting author name. So program ID is denoting test pgm1, which is nothing but a program name. Likewise, author is denoted with the name Tech Sharmit. So these are the two information that is somewhere related to your program identity, and that's why we have kept it in the under this identification division block. Okay, so for now I just want to go with these two information, but for if you want to include more information here, then you can include, but that should be only related to your program identity. Fine. All right, now after that what we are doing, we have initiated the comment line as we always do in order to show the topic name. So to declare the comment line, maybe some of you are directly referring this session, so just for them, what you can do, you can place your cursor on the first position, then you can count it from here. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. So on 7th position, when you put asterisk, it will be considered as a comment line. Okay, so after that whatever you will write here will be considered as your commented line. So we have 3 lines. Okay, 5 6 7. So these are the 3 comment line that we are using in order to show the topic name. So I just created this box like structure and put the text in it. Okay, all right. Now the one more thing I want to mention, maybe in your system it is not coming in the white color because we have added some additional settings here. Okay, and that's the reason we are not that's the reason we are getting the comments in white color. So but in your case, if it is not coming in a white color, it's completely fine because that it will not affect your code. Okay, it will, if you have put the asterisk on 7th position, it will work as expected. Okay, it will give you the desired output. So don't worry if it is not coming in a white color. It is just a special setting which I have added, that's why it is coming like this. But in your case it would come in the default color. If your default color is green, it will come in green color, otherwise turquoise or whatever you are using. Fine. All right, now after that from line number 9 we have initiated the data division block. So let's see what we are doing in data division block. Under this data division block we have working storage section where we declare all the variable that we are going to utilize throughout the program. Okay, so you can see we have 2 variable. First one is profit one, which is denoting the profit one value, and second is profit 2. Now how to declare these variable? Although we have a detailed session for variable declaration, we have where we have discussed all the things, but for now let's discuss in a shorter way. So if I show you here, firstly we have mentioned the 0 1. What is 0 1? It is denoting the higher data hierarchy. Okay, so higher data hierarchy is there. Then we have profit 1, which is a variable name, or you can see the data name. Then we have PIC. PIC is denoting picture clause. 9 of 4 is denoting numeric 4 digit. Okay, fine. Now after that we are using the value clause. Value clause is mainly used to initialize the value at the time of declaration. But if you don't want to initialize any value at the time of declaration, it's okay, you can simply skip this clause. As I mentioned, this is a optional clause. But if you want to initialize the value, then for sure you are supposed to use this, okay, at the time of declaration. Otherwise we can use move as well, but at the time of variable declaration, if you want to initialize the value, then you can go with this value clause. Then we have second variable, where we have stored we have declared the second variable as profit 2. So firstly we are mentioning the level number denoting the higher data hierarchy. Then we have profit 2, which is a variable that this is the data name or variable name through which we can access this program. This variable, like whenever you want to access this variable, maybe for printing purpose, for assigning values, for calculation, then you will use this name only in order to access it. Okay, fine. Now after that we are using PIC, which is denoting the picture clause, and 9 of 4 is denoting numeric 4 digit. Okay, then we have value clause. Value clause is denoting 50. So it means in both the variables we have initialize the 50 value. Alright, so we are ready with these two variables, where we just declared two variables which can hold up to 4 digit numeric value, and currently we have stored the value as 50. Alright, now the next thing is procedure division. What we are doing with the procedure division? In procedure division we have initiated the in procedure division we keep the main logic of the program. Okay, so here you can see what we are doing. Firstly, I'm just showing both the values without any modification. Okay, so far, like, we have not implemented anything yet, so I'm just displaying it original value, the actual values. So for that I'm using display command. So display profit 1, value before modification is profit 1. Display profit 2, value before modification is profit 2. So these two lines will display the actual value of profit 1 and profit 2 without any modification. Then we have line number 20, where we are using subtract statement. So this is our main topic for today, subtract statement. So here you can see we are directly using literal with a subtract statement. So I want to subtract 5 from profit 1. Now here is the key point. If you remember, in add operation, what we used to do, like, we used to provide from, instead of from we used to provide to. Add 5 to profit 1. But obviously we are going to perform subtract operation, so that's why we are supposed to provide the value with from. Okay, because we are subtracting something from a variable, so that's why it's very mandatory for us to keep from here. So line 20, what will do, it will subtract 5 from profit 1, and whatever output we will get will be stored in profit 1 itself, and then we are printing the value using display command. So display profit 1 value after 5 is subtracted is profit 1. Likewise, if you look at this line number 26, where we are performing another scenario, so subtract profit 1 from profit 2. Okay, so when you subtract the value which is present in profit 1, so here's the key point. You can see, if we are subtracting 5 from profit 1, then it becomes 45. So now what we are doing, we are subtracting 45 from 50, and whatever output we are getting will be stored into this profit 2 variable. So after that we are just printing the value of profit 2. So display profit 2 value after profit 1 is subtracted, and the value will be stored in this profit 2 variable. And at last we are using stop run to terminate the program. So let's see what all output we are getting from it. So I just compiled it and calling it. So the first value without modification is profit 1 value before any modification is 50. Then profit 2 value before any modification is 50. After enter, profit 1 value after 5 is subtracted is 45, and that's why I've printed all the required data. So now you can check, when we have 50 as a profit 1 value and then we are subtracting it 5 from it, so the output would become 45 because 50 minus 5 is 45. On pressing enter, you will see profit 2 value after profit 1 is subtracted is 5. Okay, so here you can see once the profit 2 is subtracted from subtracted profit, once the subtract profit 2 value subtracted, I think something is wrong here. Profit 2 value after profit. Yes. So once we subtract profit 1 value from profit 2, it would become 5 because currently we are having. Don't think that it will do subtraction from these two things. No, because currently we have value as 45 in profit 1. So 45 is subtracted from 50 and the output is coming as 5. And this is exactly what we are expecting. Okay, so yeah, this is how we can utilize the subtract statement in COBOL, subtract statement or a verb in a COBOL. I hope the session is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things, so thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.